This video has been sponsored by Dragon Ball Fever. More about it later down the video.
In the last part, while Bulma is captured, Goku's planning to return her from the future. He brings Raditz along for the ride. Vegeta fights Black, while Goku takes on Zamasu along with Raditz. Bulma accidentally transforms into a Super Saiyan 4 with God Ki on top of it, with which she defeats Black and Zamasu with. In this part, we go into the Moro saga, so let's continue. With future Trunks now gone, Bulma thanks Goku and the rest for caring for her and coming to her rescue, but she had it in the bag anyways. Raditz comments how she really couldn't do anything with those restraints of theirs. What's worse, she couldn't be sensed either. Bulma is still grateful, but more amazed how Raditz of all people managed to come. Raditz said that he had nothing better to do after getting his newborn and his wife is on parental leave. That surprises everyone, wondering when in the hell did Raditz get a kid. Raditz says it's not a big deal and tells us goodbyes. The rest talk about it a bit more before they also split up back to their normal lives. It has been a long while. Uloborid gave birth to a baby girl they named Asperon. Bulma also had a child, another baby girl called Bola. The two babies are about a year apart and they constantly play with each other, though a little bit roughly, since they're both Saiyan. Bulma went out of her way to build Gohan and Ulo a brand new villa to live in, since Capsule Corp would be crowded. Goku, Gohan and Vegeta trained on and off on Beerus' world. Vegeta got his taste of going beyond Super Saiyan Blue and even got taught Hakai from Beerus. Goku has also mastered Super Saiyan Blue and uses Kaioken on top of it without any hassle. He was trained by Whis on how to let his body use his instincts instead of plotting mid-fight. So in no time, the two got powered up quite a lot. Apart from that, no interesting events happened up until now, because there was a breach in the galactic prison, to which a powerful and dangerous wizard has escaped from. The Earth is visited by Merus, who asks of the Saiyans to assemble. Bulma and Vegeta are already there. Ulo comes by in a minute and Goku has to be contacted by Piccolo to get the memo. In either case, the Saiyans are assembled and Merus explains the situation without any violence this time. Merus says that a powerful wizard named Moro has escaped the prison and need all the help they can get. The gang looks at each other and agrees. Gohan opted to stay away and watch over the kids, since he's also working on something at home and will only get in the way with his rusty ass. Bulma thanks him, and with that, they depart with Merus and Jocko. Jocko is surprised that the Bulma he once knew is not anymore and that she too converted herself into a Saiyan. Bulma asks if that's gonna be a problem and Jocko declines. Merus fills them in on Moro and his location. They understand the assignment and decide to go there. On Namek, they arrive and wait for something to happen. They leave Goku, Vegeta, Bulma and Ula to wait as they go into hiding. Moro arrives and already starts causing bullshit. Goku tells him to return back to prison, but he's ignored and Moro rushes him with his power. Goku evades using his new skills he learned from Whis, so Bulma steps in with her Super Saiyan and starts slapping Moro around. Moro uses his absorption techniques to catch her by surprise, using the planet as a resource and start draining her of energy. Bulma tries to escape, but it's not up until she goes into her Super Saiyan God when things change. She feels oddly drained but still standing. Goku chimes to step in now that she's drained, but Bulma declines the offer and saying she still has loads in the tank. Meanwhile, on Earth, 3 henchmen come to Earth, to which Jocko has warned Gohan and Piccolo about. Gohan and Piccolo go to the lookout and get ready. 7-3 and the gang drop by on the lookout and start talking shit. With all that trash done, Piccolo tries attacking 7-3, but he quickly retaliates and steals Piccolo's abilities, using Piccolo's arsenal against him. Jocko is pushed off and Piccolo goes into pursuit, which forces Gohan to intervene and use his mystic power.
As a last resort, 7-3 uses part of Moro's power stealing ability and uses it to outclass whoever showed up. Gohan is knocked off. Piccolo is restrained, then knocked off, and Krillin and the rest just drop down.
They cover watches, loaded and cocky. Sponsor on twice and all of your hiding. Skipping this shit like you guys are almighty. King in this shit don't even take a back if you try. I didn't skip, bro, the fuck are you lying? But that you feeling down they even subscribe. Before it went and broke down to part 12 cause she said the line is hella decline. So go and check out Dragon Ball Fever. Tell her, dope and no dare and no filler. So click the link in the description, I'll reel you. You can even read it all in Nokia. And support the work, please give it a shot. I got paid for it but I spent all the guap. So this is the quit or the spit is now done. And don't skip the button, so click on a sub.
Gohan is out of fuel and falling, but is saved by one of Korin's Nimbus Clouds and told to take a senzu bean and not lose this time around. Gohan says bet, knowing he's been experimenting with something in his free time, and then uses the same Nimbus Cloud to ascend upwards towards the lookout, preparing to power up. As 7-3 and the rest are about to consider the job done, Gohan rushes in on 7-3 and kicks him in the jaw, glowing red and having a devious look in his eyes. Releasing it all, he powers up into something not yet seen before. He enters his beast mode and it leaves 7-3 in shock. He tries to do something but Gohan straight up cuts 7-3's head clean off and leaves him there to die, going on to the rest of the gang. Back to the guys on Namek, the situation is fucked up. Bulma is getting worn out fast, as well as everyone else, and they all use their Super Saiyan forms to rush a Moro, but it's in vain. Moro has sucked out tons of energy from them for them to make a decent dent. Moro is concerned about 7-3, not sensing him any longer. During Moro's concern, Goku uses the last of his energy to use instant transmission and dip out of there to regain some strength. They all teleport to Korin's tower and completely gassed out ask for a senzu bean. Korin says he only has one which he doesn't know who to give it to. Bulma says she hasn't used her full power yet and opts to eat that last senzu bean. As she was about to eat it, Goku starts glowing a light blue, going from being completely unconscious to fully alert. He looks around and then grabs Bulma's senzu bean, eating it, he replenishing his power and then instant transmissioning back to Namek, where Moro waits, wondering where everyone went. Seeing Goku and his new power, he gets a smug look on his face and tries attacking him using the planet's energy. Goku easily evades and looks at Moro, who is unable to do anything against Moro, and Goku has achieved Ultra Instinct Sign for the very first time and uses it against Moro to pull the first offense. Though weak, it does damage Moro some. Moro comments on Goku's weak attacks, but Goku monotonely replies that he's just getting used to it. Moro gets cocky, seeing Goku hasn't fully mastered whatever form he's currently using and goes for an assault. Goku easily evades, then again and again and again. Moro is getting worn down fast, trying to use the planet as an energy source to replenish his own. But his stamina is also suffering greatly. In no time, Goku has gotten used to the new form and it's his time to retaliate. He rushes Moro, who tries to punch him, but he instantaneously comes up from behind him and kicks him into a mountain. Moro gets angry and tries to hit Goku from each and every single side using the planet's energy, which fails miserably, and Goku throws a ki barrage of his own, which makes a dent on Moro. Moro does a last-ditch effort and tries to swallow the planet whole to get enough power to defeat Goku, but Goku already defeated himself, dropping back to base from exhaustion of using Ultra Instinct. Moro seizes the opportunity and attacks Goku, landing all sorts of attacks on him to which Goku can't do anything. Moro stops for a brief moment to throw a large ki ball at Goku, but Goku manages to muster up enough power to instant transmission himself out of there. On Earth, Shin is already there and concerned about everything, but Bulma says she needs to get there stat. Even though she hasn't recovered her full energy and stamina, she still wishes to go. Ula stops her, saying it's her turn now and that she will get rid of him. Shin is curious, knowing her power level as of right now, but Ulo tells him to trust her. Shin hesitantly takes her to Namek and leaves as quickly as he came. Ulo stands face to face with Moro, seeing him for the first time. She is still not recovered mentally from her pregnancy fully, but she doesn't care cause she has a job to do and letting her Saiyan instincts kick in. Ulo goes straight to Super Saiyan Blue from the get-go, but something's different. Her eyes resemble that of the Wrath form she recently acquired. She has mastered the form to the point of using that boost, much like how Goku uses Kaioken or Bulma using her power surges. Ulo has her own special ability now and goes to use it to her fullest. As Moro is trying to rush, Ulo charges up a Kamehameha to honor Goku's latest achievement. Moro is dodged by Ulo as he stops in his tracks and looking back as Ulo throws the giant attack right at him, killing him on the spot and for good. The scene shifts back to Earth and Ulo having a heated argument with Merus and how Moro was supposed to be imprisoned, but Ulo doesn't listen and tells Merus that she killed for far less, attempting to throw a punch on Merus, only to get dodged in a similar fashion to how Goku would in his Ultra Instinct. We're continuing the series next time. While you wait for the next part, join the T23 Discord server with the Vanity URL down in the description. Also, check out Hero of Z in the pinned comment. Thank you for watching, and with that, peace out.